Hi, everyone. Many spiritual traditions say that each soul comes into this lifetime with a mission. But how do you actually discover what yours is? And what happens when you start following it? That's what we're exploring today. If you've ever asked yourself, what did I come here to do? This show is for you. I'm Diane G. I'm an Akashic Records reader and emotional energy healer, and this is Soul Cloud Connect. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Soul Cloud Connect, where we explore the deeper questions of the soul. Today, we're very lucky to be joined by my friend, who is an Akashic Records reader and psychic medium who shares intuitive insights to help people better understand and connect with themselves. And I'm really excited to have her here to talk about soul missions and what it's actually like to walk that path. Everyone, please welcome to the show Linda de Gonzalez. Hi,
Hello.
Linda. Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
Diane.
Guys, can you tell how excited we are?
We like being together.
We do. So before we proceed, I just want to say hi to the people in the chat. Hi everyone. I see Fogo Pogo, Silky Steel Kitchen Witchery is here. Hello. Hi Tina Bobina. Hi Missy Nelson. Hi Barbara Heart Love. Love and Light Vibe. Ooh, I like that. I think you're Earth, right? You're Earth. I mean, her previous name was Earth. And we also have Mangled Unicorn, Angel Up and Above. I am seeing some new names in the chat. So thank you everyone for
Mangled,
being here.
Mangled
Um,
Unicorn is going to be on with Gerald tomorrow, and she's going to be my next guest on
Wings of Insight. Oh my gosh,
Wednesday
that's
on Thursday.
exciting.
Yeah, it is. Hi, Rossi.
Hi, Rossi. And there are a lot of people who came in very early. Barbara Heart Love, Amethyst Lapis Tarot, Deep Painless is
Yeah,
here.
Leah was here really early.
Yeah, and John Timoteo was here early. Mere Dragon was also here early.
Hi,
And
Logan.
Leah was here very early. Okay. So later on, first part, our format, everyone. We talk about the topic during the first part of the show. But during the second part, we will be doing readings for people. So it's based on the topic. If you'd like to enter the draw for a reading later, we will be answering this prompt. What step would help me move closer to my soul mission? So if you're interested to know what step would help you move closer to your soul mission, we will be answering that later.
And don't ask if you don't want the answer, okay?
That's quite
You,
that's quite a
you'll
warning. That's true.
yeah, you'll
And you
understand
must be
why.
in the chat. Yeah. Don't ask if you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. So if you want to enter that, the magical keyword to enter the draw for a reading is #quest. Uh that's a 5-letter word, Linda. I'm quite nervous.
We're we're losing our touch.
Yeah, we're losing our touch of having just 4-letter
Four
words.
letter words, yeah.
And there are several people more coming in. Hello, Old Wind Walker. So Helen is also here. Brandon is also here. Peace, love. Hi, everyone. So you know what's very interesting whenever we do readings like this is even though people who are watching the replay or even if you don't get drawn, some of the messages or many of the messages may resonate for you. So if you're watching the replay or even if you don't get drawn, we hope that you stick around to the very end of the readings because one of the messages or some of the messages may resonate for you. Oh, Miss Nelson is saying, there, there, scroll. There we go. Yes, I would be interested in knowing what steps to move me towards my soul mission. That's fantastic. I'm glad that you're here. That's what we're going to do today. And I think I'm going to hide the comments for a bit here.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to cover your beautiful face, Linda. It's partly covering, so yeah. Let's do that. So Linda, thank you so much for being here today.
Wow, thanks
Um,
for having me.
I'm very excited for today, because we'll be talking about soul missions, and there's no, I can't think of anyone else who would be better, who would I can talk to better about soul missions than you in our community at the very least. Because to start off, Linda, how can you describe a soul mission, and what does that mean? What does the
Do you
phrase
know,
soul
I've
mission
been
mean?
thinking about that since you first asked me,
Yeah.
and I don't think I have an answer. I I think, okay, so when I first became an Akashic Records reader, when I first learned how to do it, I thought, oh, this is my mission. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. And and I did it.
Hmm.
While I was doing it, there was like other stuff happened and I got ideas, well, inspirations.
Hmm.
I have lots of inspirations all the time. Okay. And okay, so I have a severe degree of attention deficit disorder, and I'm one of these people that people complain about, have complained to me about. I go from hobby to hobby to hobby, and I get good at it, and then I go on to something else. So
Hmm.
I've learned how to make soap. I've learned silversmithing. I mean, making jewelry. Okay, I've taught myself. I don't know how many. Well, like really good gardening. Okay, I'm a really good gardener, and I know a lot about plants. I know a lot about parrots. I know a lot about a whole bunch of different things that I got interested in. And so that led me to this whole wonderful WooTube world, you
Into
know,
this whole wonderful YouTube world. Do you think this is
WooTube,
like a part of your
this community.
WooTube? I think I said that weirdly. Well,
Yeah,
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 you said
WooTube.
it led you to this community. So
Yes.
how do you begin to recognize your soul mission, or how do people begin to recognize what their soul mission is?
It calls your heart.
Oh,
It,
I
it
love the
calls your
simplicity
heart.
of your answer.
It's something that you can't let go of. Like I'm not necessarily watching the same people that I watched when I first started 3 years ago. I'm not um uh no shade on anybody, but I don't watch the political readers anymore. 3 years ago I watched them a lot. Um and they're very good, and I have um no nothing, like nothing to say about them. I mean, not nothing to say about them. They're excellent readers. They have they have a place in our community, but they're boring to me, and
Yeah.
that's the truth. I'm sorry. I just, you can only take so much. Who's going to do who this week? Who's going to get stabbed in the back? Who's going to, you can only take so much of that because it's very draining, and
Mhm.
I just got bored with it.
I kind of relate to that, Linda, because there were some things that I have been consuming. I mean, I've been watching before as well, but we lose interest
Yeah.
very fast. But the things that we have been interested in that kind of are related to our soul mission,
Hmm.
I haven't lost that interest
Me
yet.
neither. Me neither. I like exploring. I like exploring new ways of using decks. It's one of the reasons I love working with Gerald, is because he's always thinking up new ways. What, like tomorrow, for example, he and Selena and I are using the Listen Bitch deck. We're all using the same deck to give readings, and so that should be a real interesting. Well, you see, but that's what I mean. Is just new. Oh, and there he is, and we only said his name once. We didn't have to say it 3 times.
Thrice,
Hi,
yeah.
Gerald.
Hi, Gerald. And also, speaking of Selena, Selena is also here, so
Oh,
agreeing
hi,
with you.
Selena.
She's saying, I'd rather bring good stuff into my peripheral.
Yeah,
And
me
there are
too.
a couple of comments that also
Here,
support
you know what
that.
I can do to help you with the chat, Diane? Hang on. I can get a cushion under my. Ah,
Ah. No
There, and
worries.
that'll raise my face, and that will help you put the chat up again.
Thank you so much, Linda. We don't want your beautiful face covered. But yeah, Niver is saying she's born with a lot of things.
Yeah, me
And
too.
Gwen is saying that's called intelligence, Linda.
I don't know, but and I said the political readers because that's something we're all
Yeah,
familiar with.
Utu.
But there's also individual readers that um, there's no point in naming them because there's nothing wrong with them as
Yeah,
readers. Okay,
it's just kind of our interest has shifted now.
they just I just don't they don't fire me up, you know. And I have a limited amount of time and space, and in my head, I mean, space in my head and time, and
Yeah, we kind of allocate our
yeah,
resources,
yeah,
our
yeah.
time, and our
Thank you,
attention.
thank you.
No
Yeah.
worries. So you mentioned about finding the WooTube community and
Hmm.
doing Akashic Records readings. Rossi has a question about that.
Oh, it was by Linda Howe, Howe, and I believe it's called How to Read the Akashic Records, or How to Be an Akashic Records Reader, something along those lines. Howe. Yeah, that's right. Not the Linda Howe who's on the Ancient Aliens singing with that spiky haired George, whatever his name is.
I know both.
Yeah, yeah, so do I. And this is a different Linda Howe.
Yeah,
And this book
I
that she
typed the
wrote
name.
is from the like 1970s, I think, or
Yeah.
80s maybe. And it's like really old. She describes a very long and complicated method. I was part of a book club that Allie Martin was coordinating, and that was one of the books on our list. That's how I came across it. It was completely random, okay?
Mhm.
And um, yeah, exactly, Gerald, exactly. Um, so so that's how I came across the book. Anyway, it takes like a half an hour.
Mhm.
You meditate for like a long time, and then you read things out loud sometimes, and sometimes not out loud, and sometimes you repeat it. I mean, it like, I'm not joking. Um it's like making a really complicated stew. You saute this, and then you put it aside, and then you have to make the sauce, and then it's like that. And I had, on my second try, I got in, and it was the most wonderful experience of my life.
And it's something that you're still doing.
Yeah, yeah, I
I
loved
love
it.
it.
I loved it, and I went, yeah, here I am. Okay, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life.
I relate to that because when we kind of find what is a part of our soul mission or our soul mission, because everyone, we have a lot of soul missions.
Yeah, well,
When
that's what I'm finding out.
Yeah. And when we stumble upon one of them, we kind of don't lose interest. Or if we do, it takes a really long time.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Mangled Unicorn.
Oh, there we go. How to Read the Akashic Records by Dr. Linda Howe. This
Yeah,
is the book, Rossi. There we
yeah.
go. Thank you so much, Jax, for your help. So, we mentioned something about having many soul missions. And this is something that I know, and I think there are a few people who know. You're actually undertaking a quite big soul mission, Linda. So, how did you find out about it? Everyone, this is something called Mira Serra. So,
Yeah.
how did you find out about this soul mission?
It I had been thinking for a long time about, so this took place about a year and a half ago. I started but I'd been thinking about moving to Portugal. I picked Portugal because it's a nice country. It's European and mostly nice weather, and I don't have to learn a whole new alphabet to be able to communicate like some
That's
of the,
important.
like Cyrillic, for example, and 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 I wanted to move there, so I was looking through real estate listings and watching YouTube videos and all that, and reading about visas and visa requirements and all of that kind of, preparatory sort of information gathering, kind of casually. I mean, I wasn't like real focused on it or anything.
Mhm.
And just something that I was going to do in the next 5 years. Yeah, okay. And then I saw on the Idealista real estate website, I saw Mira Serra, and I had an immediate, deep, well, okay, my plan changed from just picking myself up and going to find an apartment or a house in a village, um, preferably a house in a village, or better yet, a farmhouse with like a big yard. You can have, well, anyway. And um, and then I thought, it would be nice to have a community around me. Wouldn't it be nice? That'd be fun. And then I started looking at abandoned villages to buy and thought, ooh, this could be fun. And then I thought, geez, that's a lot of infrastructure. That's sewage, electrical, that's roads and transportation. That's like one house at a time for how many years? And then how do you structure the ownership? And that it was complicated, and it was more than I wanted to think about. And I thought, yeah, no, that's not going to work. I'm not ready for dealing with that kind of mental load. And then I saw Mira Serra on Idealista, and I just knew. I just fell in love with that place. I can't even tell you today how I can feel so much love for it with never having seen it or walked the grounds around it or anything. But I looked at it and I knew that this was it. This was what I had. And so I started doing like, okay, so what's it going to look like? And I started drawing up business plans and
Oops. Sorry.
that's okay. That's what I'm good at. I can tell you a story with a spreadsheet, okay? I can do projections, I can do, cash flow, I can do all of that kind of stuff. And so I thought, so how's it going to work really? Because it has to sustain itself. There's no point in having a pretty place that people come to and go, ooh, kumbaya, and oh, I feel my vibration rising, and it goes belly up because the economics aren't there to support it. Okay, it can't support itself. So yeah, so I worked on that for a while, and then I realized that it was like not leaving me. I thought like everything else, like making soap and hot sauces and all the other weird stuff that I've learned how to do. I thought this was just going to fade out, but no, I
It stayed
run
with you.
it stayed. Yeah. Yeah.
Just like what we mentioned about soul missions. It doesn't leave you.
Yeah. You can't ignore it.
Yeah.
And every time I went for readings, every time I was in a chat, like with Val or whoever, for readings, well, what was it? Tell me about, oh, yeah, you're going to be in Portugal. Oh, yeah, this is going to work. Oh, yeah, it's going to be really successful. And that's been ever since I got it, ever since it came into my head a year and a half ago, that's been, nobody's said no.
Yeah.
And not even the slightest negative. And I paid actual money to go to Nath because he doesn't know me from Adam. He's not really part of like the circle that, I mean, he has his own channel, but he doesn't really do much with doesn't do anything with anybody except I think Linda G.
Linda G, yes.
Yeah. And so he doesn't know me from Adam. And he's not a subscriber, I don't think. I never got a notification that he was, if he is. And so I, not knowing me, I thought, okay, fine. So this is an absolutely cold read, right?
Yeah.
These aren't people this isn't someone who wants to say something nice because they like Linda and don't want to hurt her feelings.
Mhm.
So I went to him, I paid money, and he said, "Oh, it's going to be wonderful. And by the way, when you get here, call me." He says, "I can help you."
Those are really fantastic, like
Yeah,
confirmation
they
messages about
were.
your soul mission. So for the people who are wondering, like, how can you confirm? You can ask psychics. That's one of the reasons, or one of the ways that you can find
Yeah.
out about it. Or, you get the feeling. And this is something interesting that Selena contributed. She said, "Your voice changed when you started mentioning Portugal. I felt the love and energy." And
I talk about it and I get chills and I get tears in my eyes and I just feel really deeply, you know?
yeah, and I'm one of the fortunate people who was with you
For the
when
triggers.
this one started.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I recall even reading with other
Uh,
people, and just you mentioning this, it filled you with so much energy and so much life. I remember that very clearly. So I know with conviction that this is part of your soul mission. And I also know that, oh, saudade, th-
Saudade. Yeah.
that's a Portuguese word.
Yeah. And it's a feeling of longing and kind of
Yes.
homesickness and nostalgia and the way things were and I want to go home and all of that sort of that's what saudade means.
Linda
Sort of.
Rayama asked something interesting. Was there a past life there?
I haven't looked. I haven't
Yeah,
asked. I have even in our practice sessions, I
you
haven't
haven't
asked
looked.
and I haven't looked. I know that it reminds me of a couple of past lives in Atlantis.
It does have that feel, doesn't it?
It feels
The
like Atlantis.
interior.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly with the mountains and the
Yeah.
river valleys and stuff. It feels very Atlantis. And so, and I know that that's part of it. But as far as a past life there, I don't know. I haven't. I should ask that in today's practice session, you know.
Yes, that will be very
I
interesting
haven't
to read.
wanted to look honestly because the it's turned into a compulsion, okay? But yeah.
But that's also something interesting. A soul mission doesn't have to be related to a past life. You
No,
just
not
feel drawn to
necessarily.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it may be something completely new that you don't know anything about. It's because I don't speak Portuguese. I have no Portuguese ancestry. I have no Portuguese friends here in Vancouver, although I'm going to be making some pretty soon because I'm going to be going for lessons at the Portuguese Cultural Center. And yeah, that's right. And no, you can't come. And you can stay speaking English. That's fine. Well, and yeah, I don't have any connections to Portugal at all.
That we know of yet. Yet?
Yeah. Yeah, this place isn't near the ocean.
Mhm.
This place is in the interior. Well, near the ocean. Listen, Portugal's frickin' tiny. For somebody from Canada, Portugal is like driving up to Whistler for the afternoon, the entire
Mhm.
country. There is nowhere in Portugal that is more than an hour approximately drive from the coast. Unless you live like on the Spanish border, then it's 2 hours.
Lynn is very curious now, is what she's saying. So, people sometimes think or has this like conception or idea that following their soul mission is easy or magical. But hearing you talk about this, that that does not seem to be the case for you, at least with Mira Serra. Can you talk more about the economical challenges that you faced with regards to
Now,
Mira Serra?
I have no money. That's the first one. I I own a 20-year-old Toyota Echo, and I have no investments. I have nothing essentially. I am a pensioner, and uh, and I need my YouTube income um, to, to support the channel first of all, so that it doesn't eat out of my grocery budget. And um, yeah, I don't have any personal economic resources at all. I have vision And that's pretty much it. So that means that for this to get off the ground, there has to be some kind of economic support going on.
So
Well,
just to give people an idea why you need that economic support, let's show them some of the current pictures because we showed this one and
yeah,
this is how it should look like or how it looked like many years ago.
not that many. Well, this was the pandemic. This was this particular photo, and I think the other ones that you have lined up, they were taken in no later than 2020, possibly 2021, but I'm thinking 2020. I've seen conflicting information on the internet about it, but 2020 or 2021. So before the pandemic,
Okay.
it was running it's this is Mira Serra. There are 20 rooms. A full service restaurant and bar and a lounge down in the basement and laundry and all the things you expect from a hospitality establishment. It's a boutique family hotel, boutique in the sense of being small, not in the sense of being, you know,
Yeah.
luxury, not luxury. This is middle of the road, 3 stars, you know, um, and it was a profitable place and shut down because of the pandemic. I believe the owner died. No one's come out and said that,
Mhm.
but I believe the owner died, and the heirs. There is one heir. Um, doesn't want to run it, and it's been shut since then. And so we can show the second photo now.
Okay.
The real estate agent I got in touch with uh, in Lisbon, he took the trouble to drive up there, well, or sent one of his buddies or his brother-in-law or something to take photos of what it looks like now. And yeah, so there's one. Hold on for a second here.
Okay.
That's the outside. And these were taken in October, so like 6 months ago. And so the summer you see it's the fall, so the grass is dry and so on and so forth. It's not very pretty,
Yeah.
but let's take a look here. This is the archway. Did that change properly? No, it
No.
didn't. Did it? Okay. um
Oh, John is saying he's Portuguese.
Really?
So that's why you knew
Well, this is
Portuguese
the
words.
Labruniosa Aveia in Viseu region. Yeah, Liz and Oz says I already know Spanish and I got a head start for Portuguese. No, no, you don't.
They're different.
They are very different, and to me, the Spanish is much. Mm, it's hard for me to hear Portuguese when I
Mhm.
watch things on YouTube and stuff. It's hard for me to relate what I hear to what I can read. Anyway, um, Nivra's been researching moving to Portugal too. Hold on for just a second here. I'm going to open another image, okay? I'm going to
Okay.
take this out and I'm going to open another image. Um, Now, this is
There we
this
go. The
is
archway.
there's like a 14th century archway. That's what this is here. And that's looking down it used to be a gravel road, like a very tidy road 7 years ago, 8 year, and now it's not anymore. But you can see that the view from the archway. And Diane, if you wait a second, I'm going to take this. Wait, you know what? I can do this in a much more elegant fashion. Let me try to be, a cinematographer here
Okay.
and show you that's, well, no, not that one. Maybe,
Oh, I didn't know that. Sanity Claus says Nate the Third Wish lives in Portugal.
Yes, I know. I know. That's why he told me to phone him. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And
Yeah.
oh, Pierrette is here. Hi, Pierrette. I
Hi,
also saw
Peter.
Aquila a while ago. Hi, Aquila.
And and so that's the one, that's the archway that we just saw. But
Mhm.
this is what it looked like when it, you see that nice gravel road. Yeah, no, that's gone now. That's all washed away.
Yeah. But
And
there's a stark difference between then and now.
a huge difference. It's heartbreaking. This is what, hang on, where are we? This is what the I should have showed you. No, okay, never mind. We'll put that one aside for a minute. I want to show you what some of the interior looks like. This is all on my Patreon, by the way, which I have been
Yeah.
sadly neglecting, and I apologize to all of you. Um, just
John is saying, what? No calzada?
no calzada.
Unfortunately, no
No,
calzada.
no, no calzada on the road. No, that would cost like $500,000. Are you kidding? This is what, hang on. This is what the interior rooms looked like in 2020. Okay. Um, and okay, so it's nice lighting and everything. And this is what it looks like now. You can't, I see now that you can't see it, but there's water damage along the walls. There's water ingress through the doors, the windows. And as a result, there's water damage in the walls and on the floors. And uh, essentially, okay, so I can tell you what it'll take to bring it back.
To this.
Yeah, to that, it'll take 2 years and about a million and a half euros. And it can, but I have it, oh, you would not believe, I have a binder full of projections and plans and breakdowns and everything, spreadsheets up the yin yang.
Yeah.
So here's the current plan as it exists in my head. Phase one, the main floor renovations. That's 10 bedrooms, the dining room, the kitchen, the lobby, reception area. Okay.
Mhm.
That's that renovation will cost. Oh, and let's not forget the outer envelope, because there is damage to the outer structure as well. That will cost approximately 500,000 euros. Well, 600,000 euros, and will take about 10 to 12 months to do. Exterior and interior, the balconies also need some repair because, again, of water damage. Um, the windows all need to be replaced because the ones that you saw there, they're all single pane. So that all has to be replaced. So there's,
Mhm.
40,000, well, whatever. Anyway, and once that's done, that can run as an alojamiento local, which is basically a B&B. The municipality has already given permission for anybody who opens it up, that they'll give the permits, and they're very happy to see it,
Running again. Yeah, that will make sense.
running
It's so
again.
beautiful.
Yeah, well, it's historically important. It was
Mhm.
built in 1927 by Dr. Costa Sacadura, and John, I apologize. I know I'm pronouncing Portuguese in a Spanish way, and I'm trying really hard not to. Anyway, he was a really important doctor in the country. He started the first network of prenatal health clinics
Mhm.
for mothers, for pregnant women. And he started that because his daughter was very sick. He started that as a sanitarium at TB. There were people there with TB,
Mhm.
um, because it was in the mountains and it was sunny and it was healthy and so on and so forth. The other thing is that there's hot springs there.
Wow.
I know. And
So it's actually a healing center. It started as
right,
a healing
it
center.
started as a healing center, and that's what I wanted to bring back, is a place for healing and rest. Very not a luxury spa resort with,
Mhm.
Thai massage with, those, yeah, no, none of that. Just a place where people can be quiet, spend
Yeah,
time in nature, spend time in the gardens, because the gardens are absolutely stunning.
they are
um
divine.
Hang on, I'm going to look for a photo.
Okay.
Remove that, add this, hold on.
Pogo Pogo says, you need a sponsor or to win the lottery or marry a sugar daddy.
Well, no, I'm not marrying anybody,
No.
thank you very much. That's
But Hypnicity
not
has
gonna
an
happen. Sorry.
but Hypnicity has a fantastic suggestion.
Yeah.
Wow, we could pool our resources and create a readers community there.
Well, what I was hoping was to have retreats there, to have it as a healing center and to have retreats there. Um, there, wait a second here. I'm doing two things at once.
Okay.
Uh, okay, I got to show you this because it's like so freaking weird and beautiful. Okay.
Mhm.
It's so ultimate, it's so Portuguese. This is okay, so Portugal has a centuries old history of ceramics, okay, and doing art with ceramics, murals with ceramics. And so there's a mural on the side of the train station in Abrunhosa Veia that shows the view from the porch at Mira Serra. And the other one that is like so cool.
But
Hold
are
on.
those tiles?
Yeah, those are tiles that are painted.
That's so cool.
I know. It's so cool. It's so archetypally Portuguese.
Yeah.
Um, Hang on. Let's see what else there is. No, let me see. There's like a 15 acres around it. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Here's the other one. This is the other side.
Ah,
And that's a view of Mira Serra. It was a really important place for that region.
yeah. It was a historical site.
Yeah, and the more I learned about it, the more in love I felt. I mean, I'm looking. I keep going back and watching, looking at these photos and looking at the plans that I had, and
Mhm.
going, what more can I do? And the problem is that right now I'm in winter where this is concerned. Roots are growing, things are happening that are beyond my knowledge and beyond my control. There is, and I have been told clearly and unequivocally to shut up and sit and wait. And so that's what I'm doing. Um, Not shut up like in terms of talking about it, but just
Mhm.
like,
Just wait.
this is not where hustle culture is going to help me. Okay.
Yeah.
Like hustling and trying to push is going to hurt. And I can't hurt this.
Yes, you can't.
Can't, you know? So I am being very obedient and very patient, and just biding my time.
Yeah.
Um, I
And
can't,
that's one of the challenges of like soul missions, and not even just soul missions. Sometimes there are seasons when we just need to wait. I love the analogy that you gave. It's like winter.
yeah.
You know that you can't change winter, but you can change your approach to it. You can't force a plant to grow during winter. You know, you have to wait and bid your time.
There's nothing that I can do right now that will
Mm.
move it forward. Anything that I push or yeah, 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 yeah.
Mhm.
That feeling. Yeah, anything I do like that is not gonna help and might
Yeah, because
even
it
harm.
needs to like take time. But for
Yeah,
in the meantime, what can we do to help you with your soul mission?
pray,
Pray.
for
And also hold that
Don't pray
image,
for me. Pray for Mira Serra, because it's to bring something like that into the world, just simple, not oh, I pray for patience, believe me, because I'm not a patient woman. I really um this is a very difficult time for me. I want to be able to report progress. I want to be able to say, this week we did this week we did that. No, we did nothing. We dreamt about it, we looked at photos, and we went, ah. And by we, I mean me and Wanda. So, so
But
yeah, it's sitting in limbo right now,
mhm,
uh, probably until July, when I will restart the Indiegogo campaign, or start it, I should say, because I
mhm,
just let it go. I didn't even get it going. I just let it sit dormant.
mhm.
Um, because you see, if
They need some technical adjustments, don't they?
well, no, yeah, that was it. But also the thing is, you see, is that I realized that if I started, if the Indiegogo went and it was successful, and then I started the big campaign,
Mhm.
which will be on a European platform. If I started the big campaign, then that started a runway that I can't get off of.
Mhm.
Now, that means I have to have the far end of the runway, which I hadn't thought about before, which, like, okay, but I had never done this before either. So, cut me some slack here. The far end of the runway better be solid. And it wasn't. I took a hard look at it, and it was not solid. So what I'm doing now is I'm building the far end of that runway, which means it's very personal for me. It means
Mhm.
when I land, do I have somewhere to stay? Do I have somewhere to live? Do I have the funds to do it with? Right now, no, because all of the Indiegogo campaign money goes to Mira Serra. None of it comes to me. All of the money from the Ulule campaign, it will go to Mira Serra. Yes, it funds a trip for me to go and do the due diligence with the hard hat and the flashlights and the architect, and to pay the architects, the engineers, the lawyer, the notary, the whatever,
Yeah.
to get the due diligence done. None of it's for me, and none of it is going to pay me. I mean, I don't mean a salary, I mean for my expenses.
Mhm. So
Okay.
you will need the funds so that you can, like, it's like building an infrastructure, and you need
Yeah.
to lay the foundations.
Yeah. And I was focused so completely on Mira Serra that I forgot about my own infrastructure. So, okay. So I moved there. All right,
Mhm.
fine. I don't have a place to live. I will have to pay because I'm a foreigner, not because they're bad people and they hate foreigners. Okay. That's
Mhm.
not what I'm saying. When you come to Portugal, the rental market is such that you, if you don't have an employment history in
Mhm.
Portugal, if you don't have any local references of any sort, then you better be prepared to pay your rent 6 months in advance. Do I have 6 months rent in advance? No, I don't.
Not yet.
Not yet. Do
Yeah.
I have, like all of those far end of the runway things? Yeah, Mira Sara's looked after from the Ulule campaign, but Linda isn't. And if
Yeah.
Linda isn't,
You're the
then
spearhead. So where is it going
yeah,
without the spearhead?
exactly.
Okay.
So I have to, yeah, I have to do that.
I understand you also have updates on different platforms that also help update the people regarding this project and also help you. Can you talk more about your Patreon?
Well, on Patreon, which, as I say, I've been neglecting badly out of, like, just sort of sheer embarrassment and guilt. I post updates on Mirasera,
Mhm.
and there just isn't any update to post. I'm still broke. I'm still trying to scrape the money together, putting money aside, okay, to sustain myself when I get there. Getting there is not a problem, okay? It's sustaining myself while I'm there. And yes, I can transfer my pension, but I need about $10,000 in the bank to be able to make that transition, to pay the rent, to buy a secondhand car, to all of those kinds of living expenses. I need a cushion of about $10,000, which it's a substantial amount of money. And
Mhm.
yeah,
So if you'd
yeah,
like to help Linda, the links to her Patreon, and you also have a wish list, right, for the Mira Serra trip that you're going to
yes,
have. Those are
yes,
in the description, so you can click them. And I also put a QR code on the upper right side of the screen.
was
That
that
is
what
Linda's
that was?
Patreon. Yeah.
Oh, thank
So
you.
if you're watching through a tablet or a TV, you can scan that, go to Linda's Patreon, see what's up there to help Linda out with her soul mission.
Yes. I'm not going to run an GoFundMe for this because that's just too freaking embarrassing. Okay, I'm not doing that. And please. John Timoteo says he just looked it up. Yes, that's right. It's close to Mandeg. It's actually about a 15-minute drive from Mangualde. If I said
Mhm.
that correctly, Mangualde is probably correct, more correct. Um, and I'm trying to, and it's about a half an hour maybe from Viseu itself. It's in a really, really pretty part of the country.
With
Really,
mountains. I've seen the pictures.
hang on a second here. I'm going to see if I can find a really good view from the
Okay.
from the front porch because oh, okay. So and there's a historic chapel on the grounds, really like really old. Hang on.
Shining Love Truth says something that I so love. They're saying, please don't be embarrassed, for
Well,
this will help so many people. I think so too.
the thing is that yeah, I know you can see the Remax thingy. I stole these from the real. I have Remax. I did not steal. I asked for permission from the real estate agent, and he said go ahead. And I have the email from him saying go ahead. So this is like totally legit.
Mhm.
And I mean, as legit as it gets, I guess. And hold
Mhm.
on for a second. So there's that chapel, and I'm looking for the one really stunning view across the countryside. This is from the third floor, from this balcony up at the very top. This
I can heal just looking at that view.
I know, isn't it beautiful? This is
It
the
is.
village here, and across the back there is the Serra da Estrela,
Mona
which
La
is
Seraphim is saying it's a beautiful soul mission, Linda. I
yeah,
think it
it is
is too.
beautiful, but it's a huge pain in the ass. Um,
Which is very interesting. Let us get back to that. It's a pain in the ass. So many people think that soul missions are like magical and doors just open for you. And sometimes I think they do, but it's so fascinating and interesting to hear. And I think it's also very helpful for others to hear your perspective on your by talking about your soul mission.
well, I cannot tell you how many hundreds of hours I have spent arguing with ChatGPT about business plans and
Hmm.
about what things should look like and how they should feel, and to have ChatGPT educating me on founding things. Okay,
Yeah.
like a founder psychology is very different from a CEO psychology or an entrepreneur psychology, apparently. A founder holds a vision, other people do the work.
Yeah.
I am not required to draw wood and carry water. I don't have to be on site in my hard hat and my boots. This is not a good use of my particular skills or energy for that matter. Do the GoFundMe. Yeah, but you know what? The thing is that people use GoFundMe when they're like to pay their medical bills, uh, you know. GoFundMe is like America's health plan. I don't want to take away. No, I'm not. I said that.
I've seen, yeah, GoFundMe's. Yeah.
Yeah, and so and legal.
It's like it's not the right platform for the vision that you have, is
Yeah,
what I'm
well,
hearing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Okay.
don't. For one thing, I don't want to take away any attention from those people that are in desperate need. I'm not in desperate need.
Mhm.
This isn't a desperate need. Okay. I eat well, as you can tell. I and I am, yeah, no, I'm not going to do the GoFundMe. That's just does not feel right.
Mhm.
It's
But for
beautiful.
now, like you have Patreon, and you can check her YouTube channel as well. It's in the description. Make sure that
Yeah.
you are subscribed to Linda de Gonzalez to also get some updates and see what she's up to with readings. And yeah, and her Patreon is, wait, which side is it? Here. On the right side of the screen.
John P.
So,
Mateo, I live in Vancouver. I will have to get in touch with the Portuguese because I will be. I'm taking Portuguese from them,
mhm,
um, from the Portuguese Cultural Center, and see if they can direct me. And yes, you do need an account in Portugal in order to accomplish anything. You do need to set up bank accounts. You need to have, I mean, maybe I wouldn't be required to, with a lawyer's reference or something like that. But in any event, generally, when you want to rent something, if you don't have local references or somebody local who's willing to speak free on your behalf, you're kind of hooped. Other
mhm.
platforms, yeah, I know it's used for many things. I'm saying I'm not comfortable with it because
Yeah, it's not the right vibe, I
it
guess.
doesn't feel right, you know?
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right.
Mhm.
I don't, I mean, okay, I am willing to take advice on this and I will pray about it and I will consult my guides and see what
Yes.
they have to say. And so maybe I will. I shouldn't have said no so categorically. Right now, I'm not comfortable with it, but I am perfectly willing to look at
To
that.
explore
Yeah,
other options. Yeah. In the
yeah.
future, yeah, we can do
Kickstarter
that.
is for artists and creators, and it's a business. This is
Mhm.
personal. This is for me personally to be able to
To
survive.
open a community as
Yeah,
well.
to yeah. To
Yeah.
this is for me personally. It's not for Mira Serra. Mira Serra is looked after between Indiegogo and Ulule.
Mhm.
The fundraising is started, and of course, once the funds are raised, it's just the funds to buy.
Yeah.
Okay,
And this is
then
for the living expenses. Yeah.
yeah, the
While you're
rest of the
like
funds
starting
for
it.
the rest of the 1.5 million euros for Mirasera, that'll come from investors, and that's a later phase. There's
Yeah.
there's phases for building, there's phases for fundraising, there's phases for frickin' phases for everything. I swear to God. Um,
So we will be helping you
there's
pray
frickin'
and
lag.
hold the vision of Mirasera for you,
Yeah,
Linda. So before we go into readings, I want to ask, so for someone who's listening and feels like they haven't found their soul mission yet, what would you want to what would you want to tell them, and
you'll
what they want to know?
recognize it because you can't ignore it. You'll recognize it because it doesn't go away, and you're up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning going, oh, well, what about this? And doing research on some of the most weirdest things that you could never imagine. You will recognize it because it has a hold of you and won't let it go, and you have a deep, deep response to it. Okay.
Mhm.
And you'll recognize it because there will be confirmations. There will be in my case, the confirmations came from my fellow readers.
I love that. So thank you so much, Linda, for sharing your stories, sharing your soul mission. Again, everyone, support Linda's dream and soul mission by, I think I'm pointing at the right side now.
Yes,
It's
you
at the
are.
upper
Yes,
right
you are.
side.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
is a
yeah,
QR code to check out her
yeah.
Patreon, get updates on the project, support Linda. Yeah, please check it out. And yeah, let's help Linda with her soul mission. So, okay. There are many suggestions in the chat.
Yes,
Thank you,
I
everyone, for
see
your
that.
input. We will be reviewing the chat replay for your suggestions on this. Thank you, everyone,
Yes.
for
And
your suggestions.
I've been taking notes surreptitiously here.
Yeah,
So,
we're learning so much, and which is something that we also do whenever we partake on our soul mission. We learn so much. We learn a lot.
about such, I can tell you all about the portion
Yeah, you know so much now.
national land registration, for crying out loud. Don't
Yeah,
buy any rural property that doesn't have an artigo urban or our urban article attached with it, because you'll never be able to live there.
see, she knows so much now, guys. She knows so much about Portugal and starting this. And I think it's just going to continue you learning about this until it comes to fruition. It's
Yeah.
not a matter of will it happen, it's a matter of when it
Yeah.
will happen. So,
Yeah.
guys, let's get Linda to her soul mission fast.
2020.
Uh, yeah, here. So, let's start with the readings. Again,
Yes.
we will be reading on
I'm
uh,
plugged in now.
the topic. What step would help me move closer to my soul mission?
Are
So
we going
since
to open
Linda
the
has
records?
been, sorry,
Are we going to open the records for this, or are we pulling cards, or just because I'm plugged in, baby?
we can pull cards. I asked my, oops, did I freeze?
Yeah, you did.
Did I
Yeah.
freeze? Oh, sorry. I was just saying I asked my guides and they told me to just pull cards.
Good. Yes,
Okay.
John, I already know that. I already know I'll never want to leave. I know that. I mean, that's clear.
Yeah.
That's like, duh, yeah.
Brenda Lucas says she is ready.
Good.
So again, everyone, the hashtag is hashtag quest. To enter the draw, we will be drawing on the names randomly through the flying fickle finger of fate. If your name is drawn, please say hi in the chat to let us know that you're still here so we can read for you. Where is it? Ta-da! Okay, there we go. Pull this down. I'm going to pull down the QR code now, but again, the details are in the description. Just check it out. Her Patreon link, her channel link is there. Subscribe. She also has memberships. Okay. So,
Take those
oh, thank you. Then
down.
I'll draw for 4 people.
Yeah, good idea. Oh, is there something you wanted me to do? I'm sorry, we didn't even.
No. It's okay. I know you're still drawing cards or getting your cards.
Cards, yeah.
Cassie Reiki. Congratulations, and please type. Oh, sorry, not type in your question. Just say hi in the chat.
Oh, here we go. I got her. I'll mark them off in the chat. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
I can do that much for you. You have a lot of viewers today. Yes, Leah, I can't. You're not late. I thought
Shaheen Taz. Congratulations, Shaheen Taz. Say hi in the chat, please.
Yeah.
Oh, we do have a lot of entries from both of our channels. Thank you so much, everyone.
It's wonderful to see everyone here.
Yeah. Mona Le Seraphim. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat.
Yes, you guys. I'm waiting to see number 2 and Mona. Hi, Tamer.
Hi. Marfel 111. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat for us.
Getting more entries.
So again, that's Cassie Reiki, Shaheen Taz, Mona Le Seraphim, and Marfel.
Have only seen Cassie.
Okay. Who are we still missing?
here's
We're still missing a lot. Marfel is here.
Monkey. Red Dragon has to go. Bye, Kim. Thanks for spending the time with us.
Thank you so much, Kim. Okay. So we're still waiting for Shaheen Taz and I think Mona Seraphim.
Mona's not here. I don't think.
Mona's not here yet. Well,
I
I
don't.
haven't seen
Oh,
her
there
for a
she
good
is.
minute. Oh,
Yeah.
there we go. She's here. Hooray.
Oh, Ocean Garnet.
Hi, Ocean Garnet.
Nice to see you.
Ah,
So I
and
guess,
Ocean Garnet is saying they enjoyed listening to your new adventure.
well, it might be a new, well, it's certainly a new intellectual adventure for me. I'll say that much. Look at that. I got feathers coming out of my hair. Yes,
Okay,
she
so we're still missing Shaheen Taz, who might not be here. So
Yeah.
Shaheen, if you just are late or got a call, pop by and we'll read for you later. But we can start reading for the three people that we have now, and we can just
Yeah.
draw for more later.
Yeah.
Okay. So first up, we have Cassie Reiki. Oh, would you like to read for Cassie Reiki,
Yeah.
Linda? We're going to do
Okay.
one person each.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Cassie, what step would help you move closer to your soul mission? And let's face it, we don't all have gigantic soul missions, and it's a good thing because honestly, I was happy just being an Akashic Records reader. I
Yeah,
could have done
but
that for the rest of my life.
Linda, you don't just say just. You are an Akashic Records reader, not just an Akashic Records reader.
Well, just
It's
doing
a
that. That's all
fantastic
I mean
mission.
is doing only that.
Yeah.
Well, Cassie, trust the process.
Oh,
And that means that things are growing within you that haven't seen the light yet. There's roots. This image is really important. There's roots. There's roots that haven't pushed through the soil yet. That little seed has not started pushing through the soil yet. So keep living your life. Keep, making supper, washing dishes, doing your laundry, being compassionate, developing yourself. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. And trust the process.
I love that.
Shaheen is
Thank
coming. Sudabes says Shaheen. Yeah, keep being a human. Yeah.
being
Yeah.
human. Okay.
Being who you are and doing what you're doing. Yeah.
So next up we have Mona Seraphim. Present. Okay. Mona, the card that I pulled for you is be the bigger person. And what caught my eye was actually this finer print. And it says, your kindness is your strength. Your mission, I believe, has something to do with being kind. And I keep hearing teacher, teacher. Teacher usually also means way shower. Your being kind is part of your soul mission because the people, especially the younger people and the people around you, whenever they see you being kind, they are going to follow suit. And just as Linda mentioned, some soul missions don't have to be really big. Like you don't have to be a politician. Sometimes you have to be like in a community, and that's where you do your soul mission. In your case, part of it is being kind and teaching other people to be kind by showing it, not speaking about it necessarily, but showing it. So I hope that helps, Mona, and thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Shaheen's here. I've marked her question.
Okay. Ta-da.
His.
So next up is Marfel.
Marfa, what would help you move closer to your soul mission? I am drawn to what we've forgotten. Oh, I'm getting that you knew when you were very young what your soul mission was. And I don't know, like we all go through stages of being, wanting to be an astronaut or something, but there was something very specific that you wanted to do when you were, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old, around in there. Like, I don't know, run an orphanage or something like that. I'm not sure. I see a big place like a building with a bunch of kids. Run a school, creation, creation. And I want you to notice in this image all the sparkles of divine inspiration that are showering down upon this soul. The divine fire of creation. So, Marfel, I would suggest that you find creative pursuits. And I keep getting this thing from childhood. In addition to that, remember your childhood.
Sometimes we know as children what we want to be when we grow up. It's part of the clues that we actually have. Like when I was a kid, I think I told this story on your chat, I think with Akila. When I
Oh,
was a child, I wanted to be a clown.
yes,
I might,
remember
yeah,
that.
because I wanted to make people happy. That was my reasoning as a child. So thank you everyone for allowing me to be your comedian, to be your clown during this live streams. So thank you, Linda, for that message, and thank you, Marfel, for letting us read for you. But yeah, some of our childhood dreams are kind of hints.
Yeah.
So I hope that Marfel check out what you wanted to be when you were a child. And next person, oh, we have a feedback from Mona, who is saying, "I'm quite kind, and I love that." Oh, thank you so much for your feedback, Mona. So last for this round, just for this round, everyone, is Shaheen Taz, who says hi. Shaheen, the card that I pulled for you, on what step would help you move closer to your soul mission? I got the card Rebel,
Ooh,
and it says, it's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in. Stand on your own 2 feet. And I keep getting the word family. This is something to do with your family. There are things that you don't see eye to eye with some members of your family, and that's okay because you're being a rebel. Not in the sense that you're just being a rebel for the sake of being a rebel, but because that is who you truly are. That is what you actually believe in, and that's okay. I feel like that friction, that tension with your family is going to make both you and your family grow. There is such a mission called as family cycle breaker or generational cycle breaker. And I feel like this is one of your soul missions, to be a rebel and to change your family from the inside. So I hope that helps, Shaheen. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. Ocean Garnet is saying, "Oh, Diane, that's so cute."
it is so cute, isn't it?
Yeah, my teacher didn't know what to do with me. Yeah, my classmates wanted to be pilots and teachers and doctors. I'm like, I want to be a clown. Oh my
It,
goodness.
that would have made me love you more if I was your
Then
teacher.
then she asked me, why do you want to be a clown? I want to make people happy.
See?
Oh my gosh. Our,
That's,
our
that's
childhood.
so pure. That's so
Yeah.
pure.
Like when I look back at it, I think that's so me.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, how are we doing with time? We are past the hour, but can we do
Yeah,
another round, Linda?
yeah.
Okay.
You can have as many rounds as you want. I've got nothing until practice in 2 hours. So,
Okay. We're doing fast since we're doing it one each. So, everyone, fingers crossed, and let's draw for another round.
Ooh.
Again, everyone, if you haven't typed in the hashtag, it's hashtag quest. Hypnicity! Congratulations, and say hi in the chat.
Look at this feedback from Marfel. Can
Ooh,
I post
ooh.
this?
Yes, please.
Hi,
Marfel?
Linda. I will
Okay.
say I recently have been envisioning funding an orphanage. Did you
Oh,
not just blow my mind, Marfel?
thank you for that feedback,
Thank
Marfel.
you so much. I
And
want
it's
to,
a good confirmation of your soul mission.
yeah, I want to develop my business to partner with either an orphanage or children affected by trafficking. I got huge chills, Marfel, so you're on the right track there. Like huge chills.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you announce this winner? I'm sorry.
No, I haven't yet. It's okay. Congratulations, Barb Pet. And say hi in the chat so we know that you're still here. So next up, Nivra112. Congratulations, Nivra. And please say hi in the chat for us. And last for this round,
we got a response from Hypnicity.
yay,
I don't see
Silky Steel's Kitchen Witchery. Steel Kitchen Witchery. Okay. Silky. I'm just going to call you Silky. Silky Steel Kitchen Witchery. Congratulations, and please say hi in the chat.
Barb Pet's here.
Yay! Okay, I see them.
Oh, and Hypnicity has some feedback for you, Marfel. Oh, yeah, Silky Steel. Her name's Jan. Oh, great.
Okay, Jan.
Hypnicity says that, wow, that resonates. Trafficking is a huge concern for me. It's awesome. Okay, so we have Hypnicity, Barb Pet, Jan, and Nivra. They're all here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being so prompt. Okay, first up is Hypnicity. Would you like to take this, Linda?
Yes, Hypnicity. What would help you move closer to your soul mission? And you know what? I just automatically picked up the What We've Forgotten deck. Okay, I want a clarifier for that. Oh, Hypnicity, this is not clear to me, but I'm going to tell you what I know, okay? Or what I'm learning. First of all, the first card that I got was Synchronicity, which kind of works with your name, doesn't it? And synchronicity is about reflections. It's about things that are things that happen at the same time that reflect each other and amplify the message that each of them has to bring. That's, what's going on. And the second card I got was the Keys of Creation. This is really powerful. So to me, this tells a story of the key to creating is to watch for the synchronicities that are happening. What's getting amplified? What's getting echoed? What's getting, yes, meeting the right people at the right time. Exactly. And that sparks the keys to your creativity. That sparks the keys to the creative process that will bring you to your soul mission. Wait, or that your soul mission is a creative process. I am like as an artist, as a writer, musician, graphic design, whatever. Yeah, that works. That feels
Awesome.
good to me.
Thank you so much for the message, Linda, and thank you, Hypnicity, for letting us read for you. Okay, next up we have Barb Pet. Barb, I pulled a card that was pretty self-explanatory. This is the card, Your Ancestors Are Watching. Make them proud. I feel like this has something to do with breaking generational cycles as well. You incarnated on Earth because part of your mission is breaking cycles in your family. You're changing it from the inside out. So the things that you might have experienced that you didn't like from your parents, grandparents, or from your other ancestors or caretakers, Those are the things that you don't want to pass on to the next generation. You are the cycle breaker of your family. So, how are you going to move closer to that? To being yourself. And remember that your ancestors are watching. And I feel like you're making them proud, Barb. So thank you so much for letting us read for you, and I hope that helps.
We have some feedback from Hypnicity.
Okay.
She says, my saying for today is looking for the keys to unlock me. Yeah.
Exactly the card that you've pulled.
Yeah. And and she's got goosebumps. Yeah, so do I,
Mhm.
girlfriend.
And I love that it's about synchronicity because that's what happens as well with our soul missions. They don't leave us in many ways. Sometimes when we aren't following it, we find like breadcrumbs, synchronistic events that lead us to our soul mission.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I mean, I was just looking at property to move to, you know. I wasn't looking for starting a community. Jeez.
Okay, next up is
Oh,
Nivra for you, Linda.
ouch. Sorry. Sorry, Naivra. Okay. Are you all right?
You okay,
Oh,
Wanda?
yeah, she's okay. Naivra, for you, I'm being drawn to the Oracle of Oneness. Hang on just a second. Let's see what. How interesting. Joy deserves a spot on your schedule. Ouch. Joy deserves a spot on your schedule. I'm getting tired of the nips, you know that? So be more joyful. This will bring you closer to your soul mission. Stop chewing my clothes. I'm so sorry she's behaving so badly. Here, let me give you another almond to reward your bad behavior. And this, oh, she already has one. Anyway, yes, your the next step for you to take to move you closer to your soul mission is more joy. Be happier. Well, joy and happy aren't the same thing. Practice joy. Put joy in your life every single day. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay. Thank you so much for that message, Linda, and thank you, Nivra, for letting us read for you. Okay. Next up, we have Jan, Jan. I'm just gonna say Jan. I feel like I'm saying a tongue twister. Okay,
Yeah, it
Jan.
is. Yeah, it is. It's
Jen, the card that I pulled for you is called Needs. And it says, do you need more time for yourself? A break from thinking too much? A kind encounter with a friend? Your needs matter and it's time to honor them. So, follow your needs is how you can step or move closer to your soul mission. And I asked your guides, like, how is this helping her with her soul mission? I heard the word transmuter. Silky, part
Mm.
of your soul mission is being a transmuter. It's transmuting the heavy energies and turning them into something more positive. But the thing with transmuters is that it takes a toll on our physical body. That's one. And our energy body sometimes as well. So now it makes sense why your guides are telling you take care of yourself or of yourself. Find out what your needs are. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself while you're transmuting energy because it can take a toll on your body. So yeah, I hope that helps, Silky. And thank you so much for letting us read for you. Mm. Oh, we're done with this set of readings. Can we do another more? Just
We can
one
do.
more
We
set.
can do. We can do. Uh, we can go until four. Well, until for 2 hours if you want. I'm all right. No, because I'm sailing. Right, of course, I'll probably collapse after, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good right now. Can I just go get my tea
Yes, please.
because I forgot it?
No
I'm
worries.
dying of thirst. Hang on.
Hi,
I'll be.
Gerald.
Oh,
Oh,
is
you're
it
very welcome, Silky Steel. So while Linda is getting her tea, let's draw for four more people.
getting rid of Wanda too? Here, you go for the phone for a bit, okay? Yeah, good girl.
Okay. First up for the next round is drumroll. Linda won. Linda, do you want a reading?
Um, you know what? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
This is synchronistic.
For the first time in a long, long time. Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. And after Linda, we have.
I'm sorry. I know I took a place away from one of the chatters.
No,
and
it's okay.
But I think it would be helpful for you to see what happens to us, when
Yeah. Because, like we said, sometimes
we're in
it's
the
messy.
middle of it.
Gary for Grace 911. Congratulations and say hi in the chat. So again, that's Brina and Gary for Grace.
Can we do an extra reading for somebody whose place I took?
Okay. Yeah, we can.
Oh yeah, now she's not happy again. She wasn't happy here.
So
she's
two more,
not-
everyone. Hashtag quest. Wanda is pissed. She
Yeah,
sounds
is
pissed. Tina Bobino, congratulations. And say hi in the chat, please.
I don't see Gary. I don't see Lynn. I don't see him. Come on, you
Okay,
guys. say
last
hi in the
four.
chat.
Last for this round and for this episode. Fingers crossed. Gray, congratulations and say hi in the chat.
I don't see any of those people. Did they all leave?
So again, that's Brina 41, Gary for Grace, Tina Bobina, and Gray. Yeah, I'm not seeing them.
Not a one. Nope.
Okay. But there's a delay, so we can wait a bit for them.
I give in. I'm coming. Gosh. Are
Okay,
you
while waiting for them, I'm going to draw for Linda.
fudgies? Did you really want to come, or did you just want to remind me of your existence? As if I could ever forget you. You are the center of my universe. Yes, you are. Come on. Okay.
Taro Stash Gerald is saying, I can change my name. Well, you have a couple of choices. You can be Gary, you can be Gray, you can be Brina.
Yeah, I think those.
We is thirsty, y'all. Okay. I'm not seeing any of them. So if they aren't here, I'm just going to read for Linda and then we can draw for a few more.
Yeah. And Selena says, I'll be Gary.
This is so funny.
Thank God I was here, eh?
Yeah. Okay, Linda. Okay, everyone, this is what we say about confirmations, okay? Linda, the card that I pulled for you is go for it. Go for it.
See what I mean?
It's always like confirmations for you, Linda. And it says, strike when the iron is hot. It says in the fine print, strike when the iron is hot. And I feel like right now it's not hot. So your guides are telling you it's okay to wait.
Yeah.
Wait for the right time. There
Yeah.
is something that Lao Tzu was saying.
Oh,
It popped in. I'm just going to try to hear your guides.
got your
Okay.
question.
Do you have the strength or do you have the patience to wait until the mud is settled and the water is still?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's the message for you.
Yeah.
I hope that helps, Linda. Okay, Tina is here and Gray is here.
And so is Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got both their questions. I've got them both starred in the comments.
And Maria is saying it's heating up the iron. I feel so too. Right now it's cold, but it's heating up. It's
Yeah.
heating up. Let's heat it up,
Well,
everyone. And again, this is Linda's Patreon. Oh, it shows. It's still there. So
yeah,
I'll
it's
just
still
leave it
there.
there. I thought it would cover up something.
So okay, so tonight I'll write something for the minute. There's two parts to the Patreon. One is like channel talk where I talk about stuff that I either can't go in depth on my channel because it's YouTube,
Yeah,
or that is just stuff that's interesting to me. And Mira Serra is just about Mira Serra. There's
there's a couple of topics that you do on Patreon.
yeah,
So check it out, everyone.
cheap
And
$3 a month.
next up, we have Tina Bobina for you, Linda.
Ah, Tina,
Wowzers.
Tina. Okay, it's the Oracle of Oneness that wants to talk to you. Tina, what step would help you move closer to your soul mission? Be gentle with yourself.
Hmm.
Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be saying nasty things in your head. Don't be me. Be gentle with yourself. Get it. Make sure you have enough sleep. Eat food that you enjoy. Eat food that's nutritious. Bring some joy into your life every day, but be gentle with yourself. Don't be harsh. Treat yourself the way you would a precious friend. If you wouldn't say that to your friend, why would you say it to yourself? If you wouldn't make your friend wait for supper, why would you make yourself wait? I don't know if I have snow gray. I've had the curtains closed for like 2 hours now, so I have no idea.
Okay. Thank you so much, Linda, for the message, and Tina for letting us read for you. So,
But
last for this round.
I'm on the West Coast, Gray, so and I didn't see it in the
Oh,
oh
I love this. Thank you for that, Gwen. Gwen is saying, Tina Bobina, be your own fairy godmother. I love that. Yes, be your own fairy godmother.
I love that so much. Oh,
Boop.
I
Okay,
need
last for this round, we have Gray. So, Gray, the card that I pulled for you is Breathe. And it says the calmer you are, the more time slows down, and the easier it is to get everything done. I feel like you're already doing your soul mission, Gray. You might not know it, or you might not realize that you're already doing it. I feel like it's something creative. But you don't always have the patience because what your image of what you're doing inside your mind does not instantly translate. It's like imagining a painting, but you don't know how to put the colors in. So your guides are telling you calm down, breathe, patience is key, is what I'm hearing. Patience is key. Continue what you're doing, and most importantly, not be patient with just the project or other people. Be patient with yourself. It
mm,
can take time, especially on Earth, since we don't really have the ability to manifest instantly here on Earth. So again, breathe, have
yeah,
patience, Gray. And I hope that helps. And thank you so much for letting us read for you.
because if we had the ability to instantly manifest, I would have won that $60 million lottery last month, and
And bought it.
I would have,
Yeah.
I would have bought it outright, and there'd be workmen there now.
Yeah. Oh, apologies, Bonzo Kilborn and Liebers. We are currently just wrapping up the readings, but you can watch the replay. The messages that we've done for the other people might actually be applicable to you. So if it resonates, even if it's not your reading, since this is public, take it. Take
Uh,
it. It's for you.
Here's some feedback from Tina. Thank you, Tina. She says, thanks for the reminder. Being gentle with myself gets challenging when trying to accelerate the pace I've been going at. Yeah, don't accelerate the pace you've been going at.
Yeah. It sounds like mind blowing because we're used to the hustle culture. And we're told by many people, like, you have to work hard for something and do this, do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and that's
Bonzo
all
is
bullshit, okay? That
yeah.
acupuncture stuff, it's all bullshit. It's all lies. It's all a means of extracting your labor without compensation.
Sometimes it's about patience
Yeah,
and you waiting for the right time to strike.
yeah, yeah.
Bonzo Kilburn is saying, it's still been a help. I literally I literally came in as you said, don't know how to put the colors in. I have Photoshop open on the other tab, on another tab. I'll stop to breathe. Oh, thank you so much. I love that, Bonzo. Sometimes that happens that when you come in,
Synchronicity.
there's like a message just for you.
Synchronicity.
It's crazy. Oh,
Ah,
okay. There we go. And oops. So thank you so much everyone for joining us and for hearing Linda's story. Linda, what will you be doing in the next couple of days?
tomorrow night at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock. I know, aren't you all impressed? I remembered this. 8 o'clock Eastern and ass end of the morning in the UK. I forget what time. Um, I will be with Gerald and Selena, and the three of us are going to be using the Listen Bitch deck for readings.
Oh, you mean you're going to be with Gary and Gray?
Yeah, Gary and Gray, and
Just kidding, everyone.
that should be a lot of that should be. It's going to be caffeinated and unfiltered, of course. And I'm simulcasting on my channel, and I'm pretty sure Selena is on hers too. And of
Mhm.
course, it's going to be on Gerald. So thank you. And Tuesday is Akashic Adventures. Allie Martin is going to be our guest reader this week. So that should be interesting. That reminds me, I have to get her the thumbnail and the show kit. And and I don't think there's anything Wednesday. And then Thursday, Jax is going to be my guest on Wings of Insight. And that's another show kit and thumbnail I have to do.
I'm looking forward to that. I love watching Jax nowadays be
Yeah.
on screen more. Yeah, it's
Ooh,
fantastic.
ooh. Hey,
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
look,
What?
look.
What? What?
Jan just got a new deck that she loves. It's called Spiritual AF. It sounds great. Is it snarky? Is there snark in it?
It already sounds snarky
It
just by
sounds really
the title
snarky.
itself.
If I created a deck called Spiritual AF, yeah, I
Yeah,
it would be Snark City. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and everyone, I will be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be doing my monthly energy healing shows. It's Unburdened. It's called Unburdened. The link and the show is already up. You can tap the notify me button so you won't miss it. And then again, I will be back on Friday, your time, with Sherry. We will be doing tarot and oracle card readings for people. So if you're interested in that, I will post the link to the show sometime this week. Ooh, and thank you so much, everyone. And thank you, Linda, for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. So,
I hope
conversations
it
like this,
was helpful. Sorry.
no worries. It's just it's very refreshing and also mind opening to hear your perspective about soul mission. That's why I said I can't think of any other person to talk about this with than you. So I'm really very grateful that you accepted the invitation to be here to be here today. Because conversations like this remind us that our journey of following our soul mission isn't always, straightforward, like magical curtains opening and uh
Yeah.
light
And
striking down from the clouds and the
yeah.
sun.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm a big believer in inspiration hitting.
Mhm.
And so that you'll hear me all the time when I'm doing readings saying, follow the breadcrumbs, follow what brings you joy, because um that's usually how it get. I would
Yeah, we
never
just
have
follow the
known.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, I would never have even known it existed if I hadn't been going through the property listings on Idealista, and it was completely accidental because it was listed as a commercial property and I wasn't looking at commercial properties, and somehow there it ended up on my screen, and I went, ah,
There it is.
oh,
Yeah, so sometimes it's not always beautiful. But sometimes it is. But sometimes it's also messy. And sometimes it can be both at the same time.
Yeah,
I think it's for yours, it's both.
yeah, it's messy.
Yeah.
And I can't let it go. I tried. I made a good try in the last, like, I guess in February, saying, okay, this isn't going to happen. I just have to let it go. And I felt my heart break, and I went, yeah, no, fuck no, I can't do this. I mean, I can't let it go.
Yeah.
I have to keep going.
And I hope you don't let it go. Everyone, let's pray for Linda and for Mira
Yes,
Serra, and
please.
let's hold the vision. It's very
Please,
important that we hold the vision. Because
please.
sometimes it unfolds. Our soul missions unfold in
Yeah,
ways we don't expect.
yeah,
And right now, even if we don't have all the answers, every step, every experience, and every challenge can be a part of a deeper soul journey, rather, a deeper journey of our soul. And to everyone who joined us today, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here and for exploring these questions with us. So, everyone, until next time, stay curious about the soul.